Welcome to Sundays with Sonic, and I bet by now this is a platform, this is a channel that is your favorite channel because this is a channel that gives a platform to share, laugh and learn. And today having a very interesting discussion. Actually it's my best discussion. You're going to discuss about the organ that is in between my legs, the vagina. Yes, we're going to learn about genital hygiene, especially the woman's genital hygiene, that is the vagina. How you're supposed to clean it, how you're supposed to take care of it, what causes the bad smells, the odors, the false smells, all of that. And msidhani ati nimekuja hapa na matuta ati nijue. I want you guys to see a new hairstyle hapana. By the way ni kusota. But anyway, stay tuned as we get started. So as I said, let's we are discussing about genital hygiene, precisely vaginal hygiene. Yes. And before I give you my own view, my learned mind, I always like to hear from you because anyway, hii video nitakwanga about you guys. So I always ask you about your experiences. And my last the last Sunday's experience discussion was about, I asked guys, both male and female, precisely first of all I asked guys, have you ever had an experience that's vagina that has a bad smell? Yes, I know I talk about these things very openly. Have you had an experience of vagina that has a bad smell, false smell, odour? I don't know how you call it, but umeipatana vagina inanuka vibaya. So I got to ask men to tell me the experience they have had with a vagina that smells pretty bad. Yes, and these are some of the things that they told me are the experiences. Yes, so I'll just go through them very fast. Ukitaka kupause useme yote ni sawa. Mwanzo alisema niligongwa na harufu, akili kasimama, damu ikaacha kutembea, viungo vikalegea. Kwani ni shairi? Na si unajua hizi vitu ni psychological, and some of us can decide kangura. Kangura, I think it means fuck it, yeah, ama to hell with it. Yes. Pole sana bro. Mwingine akasema she started from Chuka to University of Nairobi. When she was in the house, I felt I cannot wait. Mimi huyo metango was misbehaving. I smelled the odor from afar but did not want to show. I went further down. Tunipata huko, I faked for a call and kind of upstairs. I'm a rooftop. By the way, pore sana. Next, yes, my side chick had this for quite a while and made us part ways. But bro, she's a side chick. You left each other because she was a side chick. See ati vagina ilikuwa inanuka. She was your side chick. Next, that thing right there is what we call a party pooper. Having a stroke just thinking about it. Is it really that bad? By the way, one exaggerates. Oh, but we still eat, just not with the mouth. By the way, wanaume kuna wakati unaweza pewa kitu hata kama inanuka ukose kukula. I don't believe that. You men, I don't believe that. Mwingine akasema I don't have such a long list, but I won't let this pass. So there's a lady happened to meet a long journey of my life. Her body's life, she was finally allowed me to eternity, pure bliss. Her vagina was the cleanest of the whole her. I mean it. Nothing beats a lady who asked me is too enticing. By the way, on behalf of that lady who cleaned her vagina very well for you and for herself, man, thank you by the way. Next akasema, visual comment happened to ship a chick all the way from County 021. In appearance she was perfect 10. Akafika slaughterhouse around 3 p.m. I even had to take a walk with her mtaa jeshi nitambue. Ni wale wanatanga madema alafu namzurusha kijiji yote, like you know. Leo ni mimi, leo anajisikia ni kama yeye ni baba yake. Anajisikia leo nakula vitu the whole night. Anakomata hivi.
My nigga.
Yes. She showered, but I'm a fan of tongue magic. But there's a guy that can give you tongue. Those guys. I root for those guys. Johnny Nair said no, I'm not going there. I had to pretend to have a stomach upset. She later admitted that she had a problem and she took some drugs. Season 2, at least my fingers maneuvered properly. So there's cure. At least huyu alikupa second chance by the way. I think alikuwa anajua kuna shida huko chini. Yeah. Evidently. Mwingine akasema, yeah, it was bad. I had to open all windows for fresh air. Hata effect I had a headache so that niachie hapo. I feel you bro. Pole by the way. Pole sana. Then kuna ule anakuanga master wangu. Yeah, I think this by the one day I'll show you his face. Obviously this concept. Juu anakuanga na the best narration, and he has experience of everything. My master, mimi nakutambua. So akasema, hey, this girl introduced me to real sex. Hata ile ya baba na cha mama. Mimi nilipata vagina iko na smell ile funny. Ni kama weave haijaosha wiki mbili. Una compare vagina na weave tu. Ni kama nyanya imeharibika ndani. Wow. Sasa juu sikuwa najua hiyo kitu hakuna hunuka aje. I think it was his first time to have sex or something. Nikasema mwanaume huvumilia tu. Walai tulikuwa tuna have sex hata nikioga na nichini nguo bado nabaki na nikinuka kwa smell. Sijui kama ni juu kalikuwa kanakwama kwa mapua. What? Hadi nikakula nje ndio nikajua kumbe hii kitu hainuki hivyo. But kabla tuachane nilimpeleka usi akapewa sijui dawa za infection yeast, but hiyo ilikuwa first time. Counter instances zingine hapa kule kama dem fulani alinikalia uso, siko na option but kuvumilia kiasi, alafu nikamuma kidogo ndio anipe time nipumue. But then nilijapitia wewe, by the way I think you've gone through everything. So basically he's saying that his first experience was a really bad experience and he thought that is how vagina smells. You hakuwahi kuwa na experience na mtu mwingine until he went outside and met enyewe huyo alikuwa na kashida huwa zinuki hivyo. There are so many, I cannot sample all of them. So but basically we've seen that evident from all those comments and evident from all those replies, most guys, actually 90% of guys have come across a lady who has a smelly vajayjay. Yes. And I want at this juncture I want to make it very clear. There are very many causes that causes our vagina to have a bad smell. Inaweza kuwa ni yeast infection, bacteria infections, can be vaginosis, something like that. Can be bacterial vaginosis, yes. Also it can be STIs, can be STDs, can be unhygiene, yes. All those causes our vagina to have a foul smell. But there's nothing much you can do about infections. Yes, infection causing a vagina to have a bad smell. But infection causing a vagina to have a bad smell. But there's so much you can do about hygiene issues. Ladies, hygiene. Like hygiene is something that you do every day. So today we're going to discuss about hygiene, how you're supposed to clean your lady, clean her properly. I always tell my friend, vagina is to be worshipped. Vagina ni life literally. So if you don't take care of it well, itakuaibisha. And before even I go to washing, how you're supposed to wash your lady, let me also tell you one thing, that never expect a vagina to smell roses, sijui to smell, God knows, fresh, sijui nini fresh ingine, maua it will never smell like a fresh rose. However, it should never nauseate a man at the same time. Also, everyone has a specific smell. Usiwahi compare vagina ya mse mmoja na ya mse mwingine, hapana. Kila mtu akona specific smell ya vagina yake which is very unique to themselves ama to her, na it's very different from another person. Yes, you see? And that's basically because we are created differently. Yes, you cannot expect me to be like your lady. I will never be like your lady. However, kuna ile smell yenye ni natural. A vagina should just smell natural smell. But anyway, how are you supposed to wash your vagina? First of all, a vagina ni ile part ya ndani. The outside part of it is called, the outside part of a female reproductive system organ. Yes, it's called the vulva ama the vulva, depends where you went to school. So sisi ya to clean ndani, never. Ndani yenyewe, God was so creative creating these things. Creating our organ, He made it sure He's creating it how it's supposed to cleanse itself, cleanse itself from inside. What we are doing, as ladies, we clean the outside part of it. Yes. So, how are you supposed to clean your vagina? Use plenty of water. Yes. It's very simple. Okay, sazila unaoga, make sure by the way, sijui kama unaogea kwa shower. I don't know how you start showering, by the way. Me kama sazila have things on my head, I shower like this. Yeah. So ukianza from up to going to down, the moment we reach down there, that is why you spend all your time on your washing. Where you're washing it. Use plenty of water. Kama unatumia bucket, there's a way you can use a cup. This is a cup and this is a baby's cup, by the way. I'm just using it for the prop. You fetch water, like how Muslims do when they go to the washroom. Una fetch maji alafu you pour on yourself, on their organ. Pure water. Maji iko contaminated. Do not dare for any reasons use soap. Usiwahi tumia sabuni around your vagina. That is that is like killing yourself. That is what causes infections. Achana na sabuni, especially sabuni zile ziko scented. Ama any type of soap. Do not use soap on your vagina. Just use clean water. Chota maji kama ujifikii vizuri, unajisplashia. You splash for yourself and make sure it's very clean. If you're using the shower, there's something else you can use. This one is called shower head. By the way, unajua nimetoanisha shower yangu naonyesha hii kitu. Simtanichangia nirudishe ama. So basically this is ready on top of the shower, and then this is the part that gives you magic. So you unaipull, alafu water is coming down, so you pat your legs. Unaweza kelea mguu moja kwa sink ya choo, alafu you use your 2 fingers. You say yes. You pat your lips, the lips of your vagina. Ukishazi pat hivi, and then this part goes down there, and then just splash water. Una splash hivi, splash water, alafu make sure the water is not too hot, because if it's too hot, it can actually damage the veins around that place and may make them loose. Don't use too hot water. Just make sure the water is warm. And another thing, ladies, when you're cleaning your own vagina, can you stop being in a hurry? I don't get why you spend so much time on your face doing your makeup, but ukienda kuoga huko chini unatumia 2 seconds, like so 7 seconds. Why? I get the fact that this is what is seen, but also down there, that is your life. Stop spending much time doing all your makeup, your eyebrows, or everything, but down huko ni haraka unapitia, ni kama sijui unapitia, ni kama vile unapitia ngadeni za watu. Able stop. Concentrate on your vagina. Clean it slowly. Don't be in a hurry. Spend all your time there. Actually, spend more time hapo, ni kama unabona nayo, unaijua hapa panakonga hivi. Oh, this inakonga hapa, like spend time with it, bond with it. Usikuwa na haraka ya kuosha. All right? Yes. After you're done, you can take a bathing towel. Towel. This is it. You make sure you rub her nicely. Unamkosha tu pole pole tu. Usi rub hivi, by the way. Hapana. Especially if you are from shaving, never rub the skin of your vagina. Just unatap hivi pole pole, unakausha. Okay? All right. After to wipe her, imagine a damp place, like, is usually the best place for bacteria to thrive in. So if you're using a towel or bathing towel, ama the normal towel, wipe hapo pole pole. Make sure it's dry. Leave it very dry. But the only time that your vagina should be wet is when you're getting some action, some ZX. Any other time, leave it dry. Usiwe ya ikiwa damp. Hapo ukiacha ikiwa damp ndio bacteria zina thrive. Unaweza kupata hizo infection. So always make sure she is dry. Also, you can imagine if you are like having a very long day, and maybe umekuwa work alafu job, yani umekuwa ukifanya job the whole, alafu umeitwa date mahali jioni na unatembea kwenda kwako ushawe. There's very simple thing you can do. You should never lack cotton wool in your purse. Yes. So this is what you do. You tear a part of it, not much, just kidogo. Then you rush when you get to the date. By the way, this is a side tip. You get to the date, you rush, and then you get to the washroom. Unaiwet kidogo, alafu unajipanguza tu hapo around your vagina, lips, and just around your vagina. Just wipe it nicely. Juu mwenyewe umeshinda job the whole day, umesweat, alafu umepata random date, ama you expect to go for this date, but you never got time to have a proper shower. Always wipe her using a cotton wool and water, clean water. Mpanguze tu vizuri, utoe hizo vitu, because when you guys have discharge, that's why I said it naturally cleanses yourself through the discharge that you usually have. But that discharge thing there, the whole day, it can cause some very weird smell. So panguza na hii kitu, cotton wool, panguza vizuri na maji, and go have your date. Go be eaten. Next is how you're supposed to use your toilet. I feel like this is a very simple thing, but most ladies ignore it. Ama wanatumia wako so oblivious of how you're supposed to use the toilet. First of all, ladies, you should never sit on a toilet that you've not cleaned. I said it. Kama umeenda sleepover, ama kama umeenda kwa chali yako, ama God knows whoever you fornicating with, usikalie choo zao. Haujui nani alikuwa kwa hiyo choo. Haujui whatever they do. No, men are very weird creatures. Wengine wananyongea hapo, na ananyongea the whole week kwa hiyo choo, na hata haoshi.
No, God, please, no.
So it's so disgusting. Kuna deposit of semen za wiki mzima ziko hapo, zile zilibaki, na wewe bado unaenda hapo unakalia choo. Usiwahi kalia choo ya mwanamume mwenye hujaosha. Leave it alone. always sit on a toilet that you've cleaned for yourself. Ukienda kupoop, by the way, usiwai leta, mimi nisimame, usiwai leta when you're wiping yourself. Let's assume this is tissue and this is the vagina. This is the ass, this is the vagina. Never wipe like this. Never. Man, unaleta mauchafu zote zile umebakisha ama mapoop zako kwa vagina yako. No, that is causing infections. It's like una transfer to all those germs to your vagina. Always wipe to the back. Yes, panguza from the back, from your butthole to the back. Usilete mbele ya vagina. Unaleta hizo germs zote kwa vagina yako. So never do that. Always wipe from the back. Next thing you should do is clothing. Do not assume what panties you wear. Do not assume what underwears you're wearing. Always make sure you're wearing cotton underwears. Excuse me. Because the cotton underwear iko part. I don't know how I forgot to bring one with me right now. But a cotton underwear has a thing. It has the surface of the vagina, ama the vagina part of it. Iko na place nyingine sack. Hizo discharge then una discharge. Ukitumia silk ni kale karahisi. Kata pass hizo germs back to your vagina anyway. So always make sure you go for cotton underwears. They're the best, they're the most comfortable ones. They not even ashame you. Hata kama ukiwa on your period or anything, cotton underwears are the best. Also, by the way, this is a tip that I'm giving you. Kama uko place nye haina watu wengi ama kwako ni place balcony yako iko just you alone, ama there's a way you can do this alone. It's very advisable for you to just utwe nguo neza vadira ama something that is very free, and then just go ender. Wow, I don't know if you can see. And just pat yourself like this. Watch hapo katikati pagongo na hewa. Fresh air. Kama una panty, just remove it. If there is a way you can anikia your organ to the sun, and not direct sun actually, because umevadira umefunikia just up to like here. And there's fresh air that's coming in, like fresh air from outside. Man, that is the best therapy. Bora usifanye hivi wakati kuna watu ama kwenye usianikie watu vitu zako tena. Fanya, if you can do it in private and outside, you will thank me later, sis. You will thank me later. So there's so much you can talk about a vagina. We can never exhaust talking about a vagina. A vagina is life. It should be worshipped. And for the sake of this video, stay tuned for the second part of it, because we want to talk about how you're supposed to shave it. Is it advisable to actually shave it? If you are shaving it and you're trimming your pubic hair, what are you supposed to use? Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. There's a subscribe button down there. I leave for you my Facebook page, my Facebook username page, my Twitter also, my blog, so you can get and connect with me. And this discussion, they don't end here, imagine. We always take them to my social accounts, yes. Social media accounts, yes. And also on my WhatsApp. But if you don't have my WhatsApp number, I'm sorry, you miss a lot, but there's nothing much I can do. So guys, we shall have a part 2 of this. Don't go, stay tuned. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for showing me love. Last Sunday I was overwhelmed by all the kind of love you showed me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Feel appreciated. Everybody feel appreciated. Thank you for always showing me support, and thank you for always taking time to be with me on Sundays 2 p.m. I do not take that for granted. God bless you. Stay safe, stay home, wash your hands, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye. Remember to be you. The word will adjust.